Well, hey. Well, thank you for joining me on A Sister's Trust. Well, happy Memorial Day. I usually don't celebrate all these different things, but I had bought myself a little scarf and look at my little cute little hat. It don't really fit my hairdo, but I try to fit it on the back of what I got going on, right? But anyway, I want to chime in for a few minutes and, keep it up. Even though it's a holiday, we still have to keep up our talking between us women and keeping us focused about what's going on in the world and, what God have us to do. So I want to change a little bit, it's a holiday and change things around a little bit different. So I'm going to read you one of my short stories, and it's not even going to take that long. And it's going to be called A Life of a Showgirl. And at the end, I'm going to propose some different questions so we could think about and see if it's part of our character, if we know someone like that, or if it's things that we need to change, right? To encourage someone else. So I hope you guys having a great holiday. I kind of like my little hat, even though it's not going to stay on my head, right? I don't know how far I'm going to go. But I already been up. I cooked my husband some breakfast. And so I want to get on here and talk to you guys for a few minutes. And then I'm going to run to the store. I still got to exercise. And then I'm going to work on my products because I have a new product line coming out. But anyway, let's get back to the point of what today is. So put on my glasses so I can see my writing a little bit better. So it's called A Life of a Showgirl. That's got to be a life all by itself, right? When did I even put a date when I wrote this story? This story don't have a date, but I'm sure it was in the 95s, like in 1995 or something. But anyway, it's called A Life of a Showgirl. It says, it all started in a hospital on a ward for nervous people. One of the patients would sit on her bed before and after breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She would pull out her box of favorite show things that she would use in her show days. She would decide who she was going to be that day. She always slept in her wig and fake eyelashes. Now, I blame my eyelashes, but my eyelashes are real. Okay. This day it took her all day to get ready, but she was glamorous. Her dress was shiny and her eyeshadows was just right. The only thing that was missing was her high heels, and that's because the nurse took them. She loved grabbing the faces of the little kid and just kissing them and waving like she was in a parade. Everyone just adored her, and she felt good just from the attention she was receiving. She was about 5'3", 200 pounds, and she told the worst jokes. People didn't care because she made them laugh. 10 days later, she met a woman named Rose. Rose was a lady who had nowhere to go. I don't know why Rose was there, but she met up and they became friends. When the showgirl was released, she started inviting Rose over to her home. Her true personality came out. She was a very unusual woman that only wanted to use poor Rose. She would ask her over to spend the night and always end up having her to pay one of her bills. She just used poor Rose. Rose was a friend who had nowhere to go. I was thinking about how many of us have people in our lives like that just want a friend and they just get used up. So here are some of the questions I propose to you. How can we be like Rose? Number 2, Are we alert in the company we keep? Do our friends know God? What type of character did the showgirl or the show lady have? Number 5. What area in our life do we need to change? And number 6, are you a giver or a taker? So those are some questions we could think about today as we enjoy our Memorial Day. You know, Rose, she just wanted, be loved, and she was taken advantage of, right? And the showgirl, who knows what she got going on, is part of her, a lot of things is part of her character that didn't happen overnight. This is who she is. But it's never too late with God to change. Okay? So think about those questions. If you want to leave me a comment at the bottom, that'll be awesome, of what you thought. Where do you fit in? Do you have other people in your life like that? Because we have a lot of things that's not addressed in our lives that don't have to be. Okay, I hope you guys have a great Memorial Day. I'm not gonna hold you long. Get out of here in my hat. I'm gonna run to the store because I'm gonna be planting some of my what do I have? Mangoes. I watched a video where you have to actually open up that hard part of the mango and the seed is inside. So I'm thinking about doing some of that on my counter today. So even though we locked in, I'm not locked in. I got things to do. I'm gonna grab my mask, or this could become a mask, and get out the door and do some things. All right, you guys have a great day, and thank you for joining me on A Sister's Trust. Please subscribe to my channel, share me with your friends, give me some ideas, and let's do this together. Because with God, all things are possible. Have a great one. Bye.